like would legitimately say, leave me alone. You are leaving. They said leave me alone, you are leaving. Me are leaving. Obi, stop it. Obi, don't stop it though. That stop it is stop it, I like it. You remember as it happened, the day it happened, the way the sun was shining when it happened. We remember. Everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's Pi from Life of Pi. If you're new here, I'm Pi, by the way. If you're a returning subscriber, God bless you and thank you for always stopping by. So in today's video, we're going to be doing a get ready with me. In addition to having a very, controversial discussion, today we're going to be talking about women. We're going to try to understand the female gender, because I feel like a lot of guys, first of all, have gone out of their minds trying to understand like why girls are the way they are, or trying to understand like a lot of things about the female gender. And some of us who are even female too go through that same cycle of trying to understand why we do the things we do. It's a get ready with me, and I'm supposed to be doing my makeup. We're just going to talk while I beat my face up. And it's not like I'm a makeup artist or anything. I just like to look good when I want to look good. I'm just cleaning my hands with wipes because I'm about to touch my face. And my face has already been through a lot, so I don't want to add extra germs from my hands. I don't know how this video will work out because I don't know how I can multitask, but we'll see how that goes. Anything for you guys, y'all know that. Y'all that do all these makeup videos while talking, while gisting, how una they do what? So the first thing you need to understand about this whole understanding women thing is that you need to understand that women are human beings. Like, before you even start talking about the fact that, oh, she's a woman, first remember that she's also a human being. I feel like a lot of people just, so genders are also an important aspect of identifying someone. But first of all, we are human beings. I believe that everybody should be treated as a human being. And you find out that women are more sentimental. We are softer, generally, more sentimental in the way we think. And men are more objective and simple. They are simpler than women. That's the fact. We're supposed to complement each other. We're not supposed to be equal, because if we're the same, then there's no need for the man to have needed a helpmate. Do you understand? Because if they were to see, I don't want to go into that. We should each embrace our differences. We are very different, men and women, and we have strengths in different areas. So rather than want to be like somebody, why not just embrace the strength of your gender and do with it what you may to your own advantage, instead of trying to be what you're not. My second point is that women feel a lot. We are emotional people. So there are Indaboskis out there, liquid metals.
And the fight and the liquid metal, Indaboski power cell.
But generally, we are more emotional than men. Let me put it that way. We overthink a lot of things, especially when it has to do with our physical looks. Like, you want to make a joke, and of all things to joke about, you decided to talk about a woman's weight.
Stop it. Get some help.
So some things that you should never say to a woman, unless you are very close to her and you're sure that, okay, she's not insecure about this thing. If you know what people go through just to look good or to feel good about themselves, there's some jokes that y'all will not be making. I'm talking about as human beings generally. Somebody is trying so hard to lose it or something, and you make a joke about her weight or her size. And sometimes a wrong joke can mess with our psyche and mess with the way we see ourselves. Anytime you're dealing with men, just know that fact. I can't believe that I've not done anything on my veins. So the second point I want us to note is that women, we like to be indirect when it comes to saying things or communicating. We like for guys to read our minds. From my experience, I've noticed that even among girls, like even amongst us, ourselves, we like for people to we like to communicate without actually talking. So one thing to notice about a woman or to look out for is body language. A girl's body language says a whole lot about her. It will also help you as a person to figure out what to do or what not to do. Like, we legitimately say, leave me alone. But Kule, you did not leave us. Kule, you are leaving. They said, leave me alone, you are leaving. Where are you going to? She just wants is for you to just come and hug her. And be sweet. That's it. Your friend or your girlfriend is not looking happy. You will not come and ask her, oh babe, what's up with you? Why are you sad? She'll tell you nothing. And you want to come and be going, Obi. They told you nothing, you want to be going. Nah. No be so that they do things. So we like to be encouraged before we talk. I don't think that in the history of what is wrong with you that any woman has just been asked what is wrong with you and she just telling them blah, 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 blah. Unless it's house rent, they want you to pay for them. Most times we like to be asked more than once because somehow it just makes us feel like this person cares for us. So he's willing to push. If I tell you guys that I know what I'm doing, I don't know what I'm doing, but we move. Body language is very essential, like I've been saying. But that does not mean that there are not times that women say they don't want. There are not times that women say they don't want something and they truly don't want it though. There are times like that. All you need to do is to just know the person you're with, because you don't want to overdo. So when you figure out that she's very serious about leaving her alone, please just leave her alone, I beg. But do you know the unfair part of this life? You know why they say life no balance? Because the women that cannot be direct with expressing their emotions are the same people that want you as a man or as another human being to be direct.
Exactly.
Women, we like to know things. I don't know what I'm doing to my face. You've watched to this point, but you don't want to subscribe. That red button is still red. The post notification bell has not been clicked on.
Subscribe, and like this video.
Subscribe, thank you.
I've already said that she likes to know. We like to know. So, you see, if you're going to be unavailable, all you have to do is say it. That look, from so time to so time, this is where I'll be, and that's what I'll be doing. Sorry, I need to use this mirror. And that's what I'll be doing. So I may not be able to take your calls or be there when you call. So that way we now know that okay, that is what you'll be doing. And if by that time you don't call or we're not able to reach out to you, know that you said it to us. Because if you don't, my brother, we overthink it for you because it's not tell us. And we're gonna tell ourselves. Because why? We like to know who's crying. Next thing you should know about women is that women like compliments. You see that song they sang, give me assurance. Now we they sing them for. Because we love assurance, die. The compliments, the sweet words, you are beautiful. You just tell a girl,
you're beautiful.
The girl will say,
Obi, stop it.
Obi, don't stop it though. That stop it is, stop it, I like it. Words, reassuring words like I love you, I like your body, or you look beautiful, anything you can think of, we like it. Another thing you need to know about women if you want to understand them is the fact that we like to talk. See, it's common knowledge, but you guys don't understand the extent to which we like to talk. When a woman likes a man, she loves to involve him in everything she's doing. Anything that happens to her, if she goes an extra lash on her eyes, she gonna call you, she gonna tell you all about it. The worst part is that she might tell you today and still tell you the same story next month and tell you, she might tell you like 5 times. We appreciate it when you listen because we want you to be a part of our lives, not that we don't have anything to do with our time. Next thing you should know is that we want you to be close to our friends, but not too close. Yes, we want you to be able to have conversations with our friends. We want our friends to even love you, but we don't want you to overdo it. The only reason you might want to be talking with the friends or gisting is maybe when she's missing, when you cannot get through to her, or when you want to plan her a surprise, which we love. But now there you end. Don't come and be over chilling with the friend, forming 3 musketeers. Want to be closer to the friend than she is. Let's not attract causes to ourselves. As you've already noticed, I'm going for more natural look. I'm not quite sure if I should have done this eye thing or not, but that's not the point. The next point is that, guy, I promise you that we dey remember. Women, we attach memories to emotions, and that's why we remember dates. And now we dey carry things for mind pass. We remember as it happened, the day it happened, the way the sun was shining when it happened. We remember. And you see, remembering things for women is like one eternal round. Like something, if we as much as smell something similar to what we've been through, that's when you know that we know they forget. Like the way we perceive or we interpret events, it's not as straightforward as men that just know that, okay, this thing that happened now is only happening because of this particular point in time. For women, once something has happened to us, we already know the trend. Just say a guy hurts us, or something happened like 2 years ago, and we were dating a different guy, and he starts giving off the same kind of vibes that last person gave that led to something. For us, emotions are not dependent on, oh, it happened today, it did not happen yesterday. It happened is that it happened. And that is why subconsciously we'll start assuming that, oh,
so this person did this thing to me 2 years ago, and when he did this, he did that, and this is what it led to. So now that this other person is doing this stuff, it means that he's going to do this.
Are you following the trend? What? These emotions, these thoughts are going through one person's mind because of one thing that somebody did. That's how women interpret information. Both the past, the present, everything. We even look at the future with that same mindset. So it's hard to let go. And this whole multi-dimensional thinking, it just is feminine nature. People should not be angry with women. This is that if we continue talking about women, we're not gonna finish today. I've just said the ones I know from my experience, because there are a lot of things to know about women. But then, like I said, women are different. There's a popular saying that women's emotions are like, I don't know if it's popular, but people say it's like the weather. You can't really predict it, and you can't say that, oh, because this person said so, it's at this point that you start doing this. There are still women who are not as emotional as you would expect them to be. And I don't know if I should line my brows. Do you think I should line my brows? I think I should do that. And there are still women that will be overly sensitive. Another disclaimer is that none of these things I've said here is a fact. It is purely based on my personal experience as a woman and my interactions with people who are also women. So if you're to relate with women, just make sure that you put all of these differences in mind, and please be patient. If you have any comments, questions, contributions whatsoever concerning how to understand women, please let me know in the comment section. I'd really love to hear from you guys. I feel like this is the point where I'm supposed to put lashes and all that. Actually, I feel like I react to makeup, because when I wear makeup, I just start sniffing, start tearing up, and it just makes me feel uncomfortable because I can't touch my face much because you don't want to smudge the makeup and all. But then, like, the worst part of makeup for me is the lashes. What? That's so uncomfortable, especially here. So uncomfortable. So as you can tell already, I'm not a pro, but then I like to keep it simple. I like to keep my brows full, minimize the eye thingy, because lining my lower lid is very difficult to take off. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. All the good things, right? And as Kume would say, hasta la vie.
Killing me softly, I have to choose. Should I leave or should I stay with you? I am addicted, we are too close. One more